100 bottles, 100 hoes. We hit the throttle and kill the road. My bitches swallow when they get home. You catch them hollows, you think you grown.
Yeah, we lit, yeah. The party jumping, bitches popping, ain't no stopping. Wake up early morning, extend no face, it got me soaring. Hop up in a foreign, it's 3 to 1, you know I'm scoring. Bad little bitch, she foreign, she sucking me, she far from boring. The party jumping, bitches popping, ain't no stopping. Wake up early morning, extend no face, it got me soaring. Hop up in a foreign, 3 to 1, you know I'm scoring. Bad little bitch, she foreign, she sucking me, she far from boring. Wipe your fucking nose, me on that slash shit. Need a bad bitch, on the dick she do gymnastics. In the fashion, foreign with pop, I don't crash it. Keep a ratchet, on the side I hope I catch it. Yeah. And you know just what we do. Damn, but don't fall, that's how we.
You already know what it is. DJ Young Legend TV back with another exclusive interview. Philly legend, South Philly legend, do for self's own Teefy Bey. Long awaited, long anticipated. What's good, bro?
What's up with you, legend? How you feeling,
man,
bro?
I've been trying to make this happen for a long time, man.
It's only been a month.
That's a long time.
Yeah, it is.
No, man,
You've been busy, I've been busy.
No, yeah, you've been working.
You've definitely been trying to get at me for a minute,
yeah,
so
man.
I salute
being
the
persistent. I want
grind.
you to, tell your story on this platform. It's about to be a huge platform. So I know you got an interesting story, but for all the people that may live under a rock, let the people know who you are exactly.
I'm Teefy Bey, CEO, Do For Self Entertainment, DreamChasers affiliated with Meek and P&B with New Lane. I'm Philadelphia's last gangster.
Last gangster.
You know what I'm saying?
From South Philly, right?
From South Philly, the last gangster, the last real nigga who gon' put the parts together, put the pieces together for everybody to be thorough with each other and, you know what I mean, push forward under one accord and rep Philadelphia to the max. You know what I'm saying? I'm from South Philly, but I'm from Philadelphia. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. Your family, the Bey family, y'all have like a deep-rooted history in Philly, like specifically South Philly.
Yeah.
You know, like Philly Black Mafia, first like Black Muslim family in Philly. Can you explain y'all history at all?
The Bey family comes basically from the Morrisite Temple of America with Noble Drew Ali. It's a religious-based last name. From that perspective, from the early 1900s, late 1800s, and things like that, we couldn't even read a book. Yeah. So we didn't know what true Islam was. So Noble Drew Ali brought a portion of it here for us, and then Allah blessed us with the rest to become Sunni and things like that. Mm-hmm. And it's a blessing to have the last name because it showed that my family ain't just become Muslim in 2000 like everybody else, like as a fad and things like that. Right. So it shows our history and it dates us back to serious people, and we've been, just trying to call to something bigger than ourselves and being righteous and being faithful to God and things like that. And we never was Christian. No Christians in my family.
Right.
All Muslim. So all Muslim family. From the grandparents and the great-grandparents, it's Muslim, you know what I'm saying, down to the kids. So, we've been on it, and with the last name, that's tell our story. You know what I'm saying? If you a historian or you know a little history, you'll know where that last name come from, or derived from.
Right. Do your Googles.
And as far as the Black Mafia stuff, that was a name that was placed on the Black Muslims at that time, you know what I'm saying, because everybody wasn't a doctor or a regular citizen. You had criminals that was in the temple and things like that. So they could commit a crime, and then the newspapers say with the Black Mafia, just to put a stigma on the Black Muslim community and stopping Islam from growing for real, and people to be inferior. They wanted people to still be inferior to the white man, so they say they not Muslim, they gangsters, or they a mafia, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because they didn't want people to stop being inferior to the white man, you know what I'm saying? That's what the Nation of Islam was teaching back then, you know what I'm saying? To not be inferior to the white man. Right. So at the end of the day, they stigmatized them with the mafia thing, but they really just was a religious organization, and you know what I mean? Just a bunch of regular men who still was sinful.
Right.
You know?
We kicking a lot of knowledge and wisdom on DJ Young Legend TV right now. Y'all gotta do y'all history.
Yeah, for sure.
Dawood Bey. Can you explain your relationship? How you related to Dawood Bey?
That's my mother's brother.
Okay.
My mom and him as brothers and sisters, same mother, same father.
How do you feel about his reform movement right now with Meek and Rock Nation, everything going on with that right now?
It's a big movement, you know what I'm saying? We was blessed to have Dawood Bey a part of the reform and come in and help Meek out and things like that, because Meek just my friend from the streets, and his family, we all knew each other, but when Onk coming home, he been knew about the music game, politics, court systems, things like that. He did 12 years. So he been through a whole little journey himself, you know, that was oppressed to him and to his family and things like that. So he know how to fight back. So that's why the hashtag or whatever, we fight different with reform, because we fighting for our lives and our kids and, you know what I mean, the future generations to come.
Right, that's a fact. Speaking of Meek Mill, can you explain your relationship? How did you two originally link up?
From kids, really. His uncle was married to my aunt. We all used to I used to go to his grandmother's house across the trash, coming from Mary Anderson's, like a basketball court, boxing gym. So I used to need water in the joint. They ain't had the water fountain wasn't working back then, so I go to meet grandma's house, get some water and things like that. Use the bathroom maybe, or come from swimming there, swimming pool, get something to eat. You know what I mean? So it was always like a open door. She was caring, loving because of my aunt. You know what I'm saying? I had that path to do that, and his uncle now, but she still was a caring lady and let young men like myself come in and use the bathroom, get something to eat after swimming and things like that. So it was like an open door policy. In the same way with my family, with his family, you know what I'm saying? My aunt, my grandmother, we had 3 houses on one block, so we all just stay in all the houses. So it's just a family type job.
It's deeper than rap, which
yeah, it's deeper than rap, but then once rap kick in, that supersedes it because that's all people know. That's what get the highlights and shit like that, but it really just on some regular street shit, niggas just family shit, but the streets too. Once we got older, we was in the streets, and you know what I mean. We got to watch out for each other, so that make the bond even closer because we building trust with each other. You know
for sure. Shout out to Meek and DreamChasers family. Right now we in South Philly in your studio, Do For Self studio. You have a producer by the name of Dougie on the beat signed to you. He produced on Meek's Wins and Losses album, Plaques and all that. How did you two originally link up?
I met Dougie. He was in my DM, but I really wasn't paying attention to him like that. But then he hit Nizzy up. Nizzy was recording it, and I told Nizzy to bring him down. You know what I mean? Because I already knew who he was from him hitting me up. But I just, like how you was hitting me, I just didn't be having the time to just stop what I'm doing just to, you know, cater to certain people because I'm already moving. But Nizzy started recording that head, then Nizzy really broke him all the way in. Like, I told him to bring him down then, because he was recording Nizzy early in the game, making beats and stuff. So I'm like, all right, just bring him down. It's cool. I mean, you want to be down, it's cool with me. I don't care. We need somebody to record anyway.
For sure,
You know what I mean? Studio, so it just was a walk-in. Like, his loyalty was already there, you know what I'm saying? But once Meek did the beats and stuff like that, I really signed him and got him on paper because it was just, we just was working. It wasn't nothing major. I told him, like, bro, I don't want to sign you unless there's something serious going on. I'm not just trying to hold you up, bro. You know what I'm saying? So if I get you a placement or something like that, then we'll go from there. Go from there, you know what I mean?
So he's officially signed
to Do For Self,
Are you?
And I did a joint venture with DreamChasers and Meek. So we it's a joint venture with Do For Self and DreamChasers.
That's big business. Are there any other artists or producers on Do For Self at the current moment?
Not really, no.
Not
just
really.
me. I'm working right now, rapping and stuff like that.
Ain't
nobody really current right now.
We're gonna switch gears just a little bit. We're gonna address all issues and problems. Or past issues and problems, I should say. A while ago, we had an incident with Beanie Siegel, the altercation. Basically, it was over the game.
My weed, Rain.
Basically, it was over the game and Meek Mill beef. Can you explain the whole situation at all? Is that shit dead? Is it squashed?
Yeah, I think it's dead. I think that beat dead with Gang. They didn't did a song and all that. Now, so Meek came home and stuff like that. So.
What about the incident, the LA incident with Safaree? Was that like, is that like an ongoing thing? It's like that's over too?
No, it ain't no ongoing thing. That just was him running his mouth, and people finally seen him caught up with him, and wanted to see could he still talk all that shit he was talking.
All right, let's talk about that. How did you feel about that? Seeing that footage online, like you seen yourself and others allegedly on that camera, like. Did you feel like it brought a lot of heat to you or attention? Did you want that attention at that time?
I mean,
or you rock for your team, but it was the footage.
It was some regular everyday shit.
Yeah.
For me. It really, just because I was in LA or Mississippi, it ain't gonna make a difference. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's real, man. We spoke on Nizzy earlier. Around this time, probably last year, the situation happened where you got shot or whatever. If I'm not mistaken, y'all had a project either just about to come out or it just came out.
Yeah,
I never seen it. Yeah, so it had already dropped prior to him getting shot? Or after? Okay. I saw the billboards around the city. The buzz was crazy. Can you speak on that situation at all? How it affected you personally? Him getting shot and everything?
It fucked me up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I was used to it because of where I come from and seeing my friends die and get shot and things like that. I got a friend I knew all my life, he paralyzed right now too, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm numb to it a little bit,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm not no stranger to danger at all. So it's just but seeing the kid that I was every day working with trying to build up,
For sure.
it was something different,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So it fucked me up a little bit, but I had to like keep my mind off of it as much as possible.
Try to like block it out.
Try to block it out and shit like that. And that's what really, I started recording, pushing me into the booth, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel though doing interviews and stuff like that, it's not a real voice for me, who I am, Teefy Bey, as in a whole, you know what I'm saying, just pushing other people. So I started to rap myself, you know what I'm saying, so I could tell my story and Nizzy's story too.
At the same time,
you know what I'm saying, because I ain't gonna let nobody cut short of what we was building, you know what I'm saying, just because they hate us, you know what I'm saying, so I'm gonna go in myself and do it too.
For sure, that's honorable. And like I said with Nizzy, he was definitely on the up and up, building a crazy buzz. A while ago, I saw Philly rapper Quilly like dissing you subliminally, directly. What was that situation about exactly? Do you know what that was about? Was
every nigga that hate on Meek Mill gonna hate on Teefy Bey.
Okay.
Like I don't give a fuck. It's my brother, my cousin, a rapper. They always gonna have me in the back of their mind because of the shit with Safaree, the shit with Bean. You know what I mean? Just me riding for him on all levels. You know what I'm saying?
Automatically get put into
I automatically get Teefy Bey too. You know what I'm saying?
Why they fucking with you? They crazy.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, bro, I do nothing but give young boy Quilly a handshake every time I see him in the greetings with some respect and wishing him well. You know what I'm saying? For him to put my name in it, just some dicky and shit. You just want to, you know, clout chase on some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because he think he could, if he go at me, then it's publicly that when I catch him, he won't be fucked up as worse than before. You know what I'm saying? So he ratting, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, trying to let people know that Teef gonna fuck me up because I'm looking at me. That's his whole thing. That's why he gotta say my name, because he bitching.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For them to go at Meek, and then, you know what I'm saying? It's like Evo, Melly, and all of them. People gonna always put their names in it too, because at the end of the day, that's his cousin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
crazy, man.
Niggas just be on some Joe ass shit.
So where do y'all stand now? Is any communication? Y'all just whatever it is, what it is?
I never talked to that nigga. I ain't talked to him.
But
He's just a word up.
I feel you, man. I want to address everything, man. Upfront and honesty. I saw a recent video. I guess he's one of your former artists or artists, K.Dot.
Yeah.
It was a crazy situation. I don't know if his mental health is good or whatever. Can you speak on that a little bit about the rumors and situation with that?
It ain't no rumor. You know what I mean? K.Dot, you know, he was definitely day one. Since, you know what I mean? Grew up with him all my life. You know what I'm saying? When I started Do For Self, he was the front guy because he was already had a buzz and on the DVDs and shit like that. He was already moving, you know what I'm saying, in a little bit way, you know what I'm saying, not on the major way, but on the underground level, Dot had a name. So, alright, Dot, you first up, out the bat, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he had his shot, he had his swing, he hit his triples, his doubles, his home runs, in his mind, you know what I'm saying? But then, you got real life, you know what I'm saying? When it ain't a real home run and a real triple double, you know what I'm saying, or triple whatever,
Right.
it ain't making no money, you know what I'm saying, and it's just all grind work, and I'm trying to tell you that it's all grind, and we gotta prepare for the next level.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? People don't be really
Prepared for the grind.
for the next level or to keep on grinding until we get there. You know what I'm saying? They just be satisfied and content on what they got.
Right.
A little feature for $300, a show for $500, shit like that. You know what I mean? That's not no real money, bro. That's real money to your baby mom because she's not a rapper. You can just take care of your kids off that every week. You know what I'm saying? You giving her that, paying your bills, you staying afloat. But to make it be successful, you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit more hard work that you gotta put in. You know what I'm saying? And Dot really wasn't prepared to do it because he was caught up trying to chase the streets more than, you know what I'm saying?
So like one foot in, 1 foot out.
Yeah, but he was a rapper 24/7 because he K.Dot.
Right.
And that's what he's not understanding, that he's K.Dot.
So in the streets,
it's nothing regular about you. You can't go in and pop a perk in the middle of Broad Street like a regular nigga.
Yeah, because you're, like you say,
because you're K.Dot. You feel what I'm saying?
It's gonna hit the internet.
It's gonna hit the internet. You can't sleep, nod, scratch, fart, nothing. You can't do none of that type shit. You K.Dot. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you gotta live this image and this character that you built up to be an honorable, straight up guy, decent guy. You know what I'm saying? Loyal, respectable, and you gotta live that shit till you die.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? You can't have no glitches,
chinks in your armor,
no chinks in your armor, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But he's still a good dude. You know what I'm saying? It don't make him the worst nigga in the world. People out here fucking doing all types of shit worse than what he doing. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, he getting high and all that. He need help. His mental really not there because if you getting that high and not caring about yourself, it gotta be a mental health issue. Sure. You know what I'm saying? And so we tried to get him in rehab and stuff like that, but he left it. Right. And then the probation really couldn't even do nothing to him. You know what I'm saying? Because he's smoking K2, and then they can't even treat that shit for real. Right. You know what I mean? So he locked up right now, no. Okay. Free Dot. Hope he gets himself together. Right. You know what I'm saying? There, but he locked up right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's still my man, and that's my brother. That's what it is. Besides rap. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Khalil, that's my guy. Right, for sure. You know what I'm saying? But on the K.Dot shit and as far as the pushing him as an artist and all that, that's not happening. Right. You know what I'm saying? Till you get Khalil together. You know what I'm saying? Then we go approach K.Dot. That's real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We spoke on your artistry and you pretty much carrying the flag right now for Do For Self as an artist. I've seen you drop some music, a video. You just recently actually shot a new video. What made you even want to become an artist? Just to tell my story, and so it won't be in like, you know what I mean, Lizzie, you know what I'm saying, going down, Dot and them not really accomplishing what they want to accomplish, and you know what I'm saying, like different little aspects on why I chose to get in the booth. And I'm really hot on the Not For Nothing. I just heard some exclusives, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got some shit, you know what I mean? So I think it'll work. All this garbage that they pumping out anyway, my shit 10 times better than that. The production, the lyrics, everything. You know what I'm saying? Can we expect a project in 2019 or maybe closer to 2020? I'm thinking 2019. I'm waiting on some artwork to come back and shit like that. Try to take a look at it, get my track list together. Once I get all them songs mixed and mastered, I'll probably be ready for distribution. That's what it is, man. Yeah, we addressing all issues on this platform, man. A lot of niggas gonna see this. It's a big deal. So I see you shooting videos, like I said, taking your career, doing features and things like that. Doing features, taking your career really serious. So what's like next? What's your end goal, or like the next 6 months looking like for you? What you trying to accomplish? Really just blow independent. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you want a major deal, or you just straight? I would love it if it come with a bag. Of course, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But still keeping my masters and independence and things like that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. There's a lot of different options, different terms. Every deal ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? So if I could get some help somewhere, you know what I'm saying, I definitely would take it. You know what I mean? That's what it is. I appreciate your time. Can you let the people know do you have a name for the project at all? The Last Gangster. The Last Gangster. That's exclusive. The Last Gangster. The Last Gangster. Coming soon. Give me your social media. You know where to follow me at, man. CEO _ Do For Self _ ENT. That's what it is. Are you still smacking rappers? rappers, trappers, actors,
Damn.
everybody.
You
know
still
what I'm saying?
smacking them.
Niggas getting smacked up left and right. You already know what to do.
Don't film it though, man.
Hey man, I don't never film. They other people film. I don't film my own work. Who do that? You know what I'm saying? I ain't no weirdo.
That's a fact. When I'm on Scoop Paul, keep it up with Scoop Paul.
Hey man, listen man, I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. I'm just trying to get to this bag, bro.
That's what
you know
it
what I'm
is,
saying?
man. Do for self, Teefy Bey, DJ
Yeah.
Legend TV, bought T Hair Clothing, 282 Digital. We signing out. South Philly. Let's get it.
Yeah.